Alright. Alright. We are ready to cook, I assume, I think, I hope. Potentially. Ba ba da ba. Ba da ba ba ba. Ba 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 da 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 da. Perfect, put that in there. I'm starting to wonder, by the way. I've seen a lot of people do this, and I'm not sure if it's like the right play or if there is like a meta play or what. But apparently a lot of people who kind of stream, they have like a freaking 10-minute timer before they even start, and I'm like, how is that about? I have no idea what that's about, but I know. First, welcome CNN. Just finished ring 9, took you 7 hours 54 minutes, got all the bobbleheads. I missed some, I think. I'm pretty sure I missed some. I don't think I got, like, hardly any in Raccoon City. I don't know if there was many, but I don't think I got that many in Raccoon City. Feels bad. How'd you like it though? Good? I thought it was very good. I was a big fan. I don't know. I kinda wish the ending was a bit different, maybe? I don't know. I kinda would have liked to have seen the other ending, so maybe I should have watched that on stream afterwards, but we'll see. We'll see. I might have a look at it at some stage, for sure. Because the ending I did was the one where the... Whatchamacallit, it was the ending where... It was the good ending, right? It was the one where everyone gets the cure and everyone's chilling. You pick yes for hope. Great, too easy. Yeah, well, yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I think that's kind of the point, though. At least on Leon's side. I think it's, you know, for Leon it's kind of meant to be super easy. For Grace, it probably was a bit too easy. I was expecting more boss fights. Grace didn't really have any. I was a little bit disappointed by that. But anyway. Anyway, nothing we can do about it. All we can do is hope that maybe Grass comes back in a later game. That could be good. I wouldn't mind getting Grass again. I'd be okay with that. Alright, let's go. We are good to hop in to Danganronpa. Let's go. Today we have a double homicide on the menu. Can we solve it? I think so. I think that it's 2 killers. It may not be. But I'm thinking Kyoko and Celeste helped. I think Kyoko did the killing and Celeste helped. I think that's what happened. But we'll see. I'm not too sure. Had 16 H injections, 13 frickin' wreck bullets. How'd you get 13 wreck bullets? 9 double nades, 6 molotovs, and way too much ammo? How the hell are you crafting all that? The heck? Killed everything you saw. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. Where did you get all that ammo? Oh, right, I'm not at the trial door yet. Ah, okay. Kyoko's innocent. Alright, man. Free my homie Kyoko. She did nothing wrong. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. I think what I'll do, I think I've figured out the frickin' bet format for... whatchamacallit, for what I want to do with this. I think I'll do 3 guesses at the killer, and if guess number 1 is right, I do nothing. If guess number 2 is wrong, I do an art with 2 characters, 3 I do 1 with 3, and if I completely miss somehow and get nowhere close, we may just do 4, right? Maybe, we'll see. Chat's request, of course, obviously. Because what else would we do? This is not a democracy, this is a dictatorship, but I am not the one in charge. I assume maybe I'm meant to be going in here? Let's see. Kyoko's too hot to be a criminal, Kyoko's way too fine. I'd say Celeste is, but unfortunately I think Celeste helped. I think Celeste is the rat, which is very sad. Equipment room. You. Toko. Yeah, you're still knocked out, and you're alive, which is good. Can we whack her up? When Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood. I don't think we have to worry about anyone else dying, so I'll just leave her alone for now. I think that's a misplay. This would become very interesting if somebody did kill Toko. That'd be quite fun. Do we get to see about these, like, little frickin' where the body got dragged away? No, nothing. Okay, that's fine, maybe. Anything else in here? God, this game, it is just like a more anime version of Professor Layton, but far less puzzles, which is not ideal. More puzzles is always good. I'll never say no to more puzzles. You could put infinite puzzles in front of me and I would be cooking. Is there anywhere I can see my frickin' tasks, like what I'm meant to be doing? Because I completely forgot. Oh, we can up here. Right? Okay. There's no need to be afraid, no more murders will take place during this case. I know that, I think I do. If you're still nervous, I'll come with you. Thank you, no need to thank me. Let's get moving. Yellow, if you find anything, back you left the equipment room followed by the others. Have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Okay. So, we're looking for the bodies. That's fine. Where would we find said bodies? Maybe library? I think library would be a good show. I think maybe the trash room? The incinerator? That'd be a pretty good one. But I feel like maybe we'd smell it. There is actually a back room in the art place. Should check that while we're here. Might as well just check everywhere on the way. Don't want to just miss something stupid for no reason. Oh, these guys are already here. I guess there's nothing. Where could 2 bodies have disappeared to? Maybe in there, because that wasn't locked before. Okay, I guess we're just gonna ignore that then. That's cool. How is this going? Statue of Neo? From the Matrix. I've still not seen the Matrix. Actually crazy. Insane that I've not seen the Matrix. This is the wrong way, isn't it? Oh. What is the Matrix even about, aside from like Keanu Reeves being in slow motion? Is that all it's about? Check here. Rec room. Okay. I reckon this locker doesn't seem especially important right now, and we're not even gonna check that. We're not even gonna check it. Hello, rat. What are you doing here? I don't like that she's the rat, because she's the real body. I think this is terrible, because I know she's gonna be the rat. It's so saddening.
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to go get to the repository.
Indeed.
You found them. How convenient that you found them. Isn't that awfully convenient? Take a little bit of the guilt off, right? If Umi and Taka's bodies have both been hidden in the repository, I've already told Hina and Sakura we'll go on ahead. Her bodies were in the repository. Interesting. The repository is where exactly? I'm assuming it's downstairs, yeah? Wait, it's hardly in the art room, is it? No way, it's the art room. The locked door. No, no, uh-oh. Okay, so here's the question then. Did Celeste do the killing? There's no way. There's no way. Celeste couldn't have done the killing. There's no way. Simply no way. I would doubt that very much. When I entered, I saw. I mean, they're already dead. Like, what? Oh, they used a blue tarp. 2 bodies that had disappeared were right here. Smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time. Uh-oh, trial. We're starting already? Oh. Surely not. Oh no, bodies found, right?
Body has been discovered.
Oh, okay.
For a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like.
Eh?
The class trial will begin.
But didn't we already get this for the 2 bodies? Am I tripping? Didn't we already get that for the 2? Celeste is way more guilty than Kyoko, man, yeah, of course. Lookalike died? He did. He did. It's so sad. He didn't even get the goon. It's tragic. Oh, I guess we hadn't found your man before. I thought we had. I was gonna hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right. Ah, okay. Sure. Alright, what we got? Now that we found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit. Hold on, how can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know? Dead, gone forever, they're never coming back. I wouldn't be so sure. Awful, this is all just too awful. Aww. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body. Aww. Aww. He looks a little too happy to be dead. He looks a little too happy. He looks like he's about to bust a nut, man. I don't know if I trust that. I don't trust that. Why? Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheek. If this were somewhere in make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Have you tried poking his eye? Because maybe he's just a really great actor and he's great at playing that. This wasn't.
He's alive again?
my lookalike's not dead. W.
Am I so cold?
W.
Is winter coming?
W.
Hifumi, wake up! That's right.
What is, give us your dying breath.
Now, Hope's Peak.
Yeah.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
Tell us who killed you.
Remember everything.
Who killed you?
Before I met you all.
Who killed you?
Met you all.
Before I met you all, I met you all. Okay. His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light is
Don't go into it.
reaching out.
Don't go into it. It's not what you think it is. It is not the frickin' pudgy princess pussy, I promise you.
Like the tail.
No, dude, come on. Come on, man. Don't know how Emily didn't die, but I'm glad she didn't. Well, actually, that's because Leon avoided all of her vital points. He even said so. It's so funny.
Hifumi, who was it? Who attacked you?
Oh no, the light, I gotta go. Bye bye.
Who tried to kill you? Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasu. Bro.
Eh? Eh? His eyes closed and they never open again? Dead for the second time, absolute undeniable death. No matter how many more Venus tears splashed his face, there's no second miracle. This isn't some typical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality. Well, they did for like, you know, a minute. That's pretty big.
Honestly.
Good lord. You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
Stop talking about my meat. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring, but we don't know who killed Yoshihiro. See?
Then perhaps
See, we don't know. The case is solved, but who killed him, you dummy? Still super goofy, yeah it is. Piss Leon Shudder. Nah, I was okay with it. Because when else are you gonna get a Papa Cap in her ass, you know? It'll never be acceptable otherwise. Unless she's a big frickin' monster. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies. Criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what hero is?
is this?
So now my theory has to change. Because maybe we can say the hero did kill the fat guy, but then when he ran away, he ran into the room, tried to hide the disguise, and then Kyoko came in and freaking hammered his ass. To kill two of our friends. Hey, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game. Although this time it's not all that life or death, the trial will conclude without much trouble. But who killed him?
Indeed.
It does look that way, of course you'd say that. Sure. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Okay. Because, well, I guess not. The victims were Hifumi and frickin' who the hell are you? Wait, what? No, that's neither of the two dead guys. Well, I thought the dead guy did the thing. What? No. Hold on, this is wrong. This is wrong. I thought the dead guy killed Fatso. No. Harry. Harry is who it is. They're saying Harry did it. I disagree, it's Kyoko. It's 100% Kyoko, and if it's not Kyoko on her own, it's Kyoko plus Celeste. It has to be. Thought they were both killed with a similar weapon, a hammer. That's it. Pretty strange, we got way less information this time than before. That is no problem, after all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. Yeah, but orchestrated by you. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe. There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. You talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? Okay, stop your frickin' gooning. What are you doing here? Don't be rude, I'm here to answer your question. What question? You're talking about accomplices. I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I, during the first last trial?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
Nope.
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
No, they don't.
Murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
You see, I think that there's no way Kyoko would do that. Well, okay. Here's the thing though, right? Kyoko is playing to get both herself and Celeste out. Because Kyoko is a spy for the bear, so no matter what happens, she's gonna get away with it. She's gonna get out regardless of who wins. And then Celeste, oh no, oh. No, Celeste is the spy. Wait, what? Yeah, no, hold on, hold on, let me start over. Celeste is the spy, so Kyoko is going to get them to vote out Celeste, but Celeste didn't do the killing. It's going to look obvious that it might be Celeste. We're going to be banned into voting on Celeste. We vote Celeste, we're wrong, everyone dies except Celeste, and then Kyoko also gets out. Yes? I think that's the plan, right? I believe. Well, they do have chance of profiting if they're a spy.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Wrong.
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then,
So you're saying nobody worked together this time either? That's not what he's saying. He's saying there's no benefit to it. He didn't say nobody did.
hey,
Sorry, you can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate, and a accomplice gets nothing.
so in other words,
Then we need to figure out who that one who blackened... We need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing.
well,
Let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this last trial, what you need to determine is the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. Who is the killer? Kyoko. The killer is Kyoko. It is Kyoko.
well now.
It's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So there can only be one blackened, an accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You, okay buddy. If that's true then, Kyoko, where are you?
however,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation. You know what would be super big brain? It would be so big brain if somehow during all of this, Celeste somehow managed to kill your man, and also managed to go and kill Kyoko. That, and hide her somewhere. That would be the most goated thing ever. That would be so peak.
Indeed.
I've absolutely no doubt the hero's responsible. Course you don't. Course you don't. You are the accomplice after all. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect, just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend Genocide Jack. I'm offended. Imagine being offended as a murderer. You, when did you? I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl. Milk sack? Why do I gotta be a suspect? You're sus because your tongue twirls around in a phallic-like shape. I mean, you are a serial killer. So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body. That's a great question. Who did move Hifumi's body? That's a tough one. That is a tough one. But then again, Celeste and... Well, I think Kyoko could do it. I think Kyoko is mad strong. I do. I think Kyoko is freaking mad strong. Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not going to kill somebody when someone knows what when everyone knows what I look like. Debatable. Swirly tongue gotta go crazy, dome on point. Yeah. Hopefully the thumbnail goes crazy when whenever I get to this video. I guess so. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing. Kyoko's fine. I don't see the Kyoko. I don't see it. I don't see it. You see it, Joey sees it. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about. I like Aoi. Aoi is good. She's like the girl from P3.
let's see.
And Celeste. Celeste is the goal. Easily. Easily. On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again. Well, who do you suggest? Are you trying to get somebody else killed? Because there's still a kill on the table. If well, there's probably not still a kill on the table. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
so then,
What I think might happen is that the hairy dude may not even be at the meeting or at the trial because he's probably dead. Maybe. We'll see. Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
it's all clear now.
Draw her wrapping her tongue around a popsicle. Yeah, yeah, okay, we could do that. We could do that. Get a little scissoring going as well, you know. A little genocide Jill frickin' scissoring, maybe. And that's that, let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's gonna be as straightforward as it seems. I don't think so either. I think I figured it out ages ago, and I think that... Oh, they got a little wheelie thing to move them. And where the hell did they get that? It's a dolly without a handle. Saw this in their room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. But wait, wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? Oh, I never even saw that. That's a good call out. Makoto actually cooking for once. I never noticed it. And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. Oh, I thought they were gonna say it was broken because of Hifumi's fat ass. Oh, I guess not. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Well, they moved the body. They moved the body. That's the explanation. Sure. Cool. This tarp. Where did they get the tarp? I feel like the tarp was like used to lift them on. Right, like two people just lift them on with the tarp. Maybe. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? There's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way there won't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Draw Grace kissing Emily. On the forehead, yeah? Just like a little smooch. Have you played Re 7 on stream? I've not. I did a video of it. I think I just did the one video. It was actually pretty... I enjoyed the video. The video was decent. The thumbnail went crazy. I think I removed it since, because it was a bit too out there. Well, maybe. I think 8 could be good for stream, yeah? 8 got the big mommy milkers. That could be something. Let's have a look at Fatso. Hifumi's big, cold body is laying on the ground. Well, you didn't have to say that. We knew you didn't have to say it. He's really... Oh, come on, sure. Kick a guy while he's dead, man, why don't you? His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? With the trolley? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here the repository. Oh yeah, they have to go upstairs. I didn't think about that. How would you drag this fat ass up the stairs? Is there an elevator somewhere? Maybe. There might be an elevator someplace. I don't remember if there was. But I didn't finish Re 7, I just did the first couple hours. That was it. I didn't finish it. Didn't finish the game. All the way from the first floor to the third. Oh, I thought we were on the second. Dude, these American frickin' names mess me up, because I'm like, we're on the second floor, but the second floor is the third floor, and the first floor is the ground floor. It's so silly. Anyway, whatever. And all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good, I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, his fatal injury was a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was lying on the floor in the nurse's office. Oh, wait. Something's off about his body. Oh. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. They gave him new glasses. Oh my lord, they gave him new glasses. He's almost as fat as Rex. Can you hear the fat in my voice? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Dude, that's insane. When his body... That was true once upon... Dude, when I was a kid, that was actually true. But not anymore. I'm not like that anymore. Funny enough. It's kind of strange. I feel like it's the direct way around for a lot of people, where they're like super skinny as kids, and then they like get freaking humongous chungus later on. Actually interesting. But now they're completely clean. What happened to your glasses? Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? Or he walked his ass up the stairs because he's acting. So they said, "Hey, yo, boss man, can you get up and walk up the stairs with me?" I mean, if he was able to revive here, maybe it's a thing of like he can only hold his breath for so long, and then this time they frickin' had to. You know, he needed a breath, so he just pretended to come back to life to get his breath back, and then he goes back down. Some shit like that, maybe. Who would do that, and why? It is interesting, I didn't even notice that. Also, his hair was also, like, completely covered before as well. Fumi's glasses have been added to the true bullet section. Like, his head is, or his hair isn't as bloodied as it was before. Interesting. All very interesting. But, also, that means that if he was alive here and then died, that means that somebody else could take credit for killing him now. Technically, right? Maybe. I'm the killer, Kyoko's innocent? Maybe. I mean, I'll never tell. You're all gonna have to frickin' vote on me in the frickin' meeting. That'd be kind of cool if there was like a murder mystery game where like you could get your frickin' chat to vote for the options. That'd be interesting. See what happens. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Yes, like I pointed this out already. These are the Justice hammers. Yeah. For some reason this one hammer isn't dirty at all and it's wet. Hammer's over there frickin' rubbing one out like, "Oh, dude, seeing all these dead bodies. Oh my days. Oh, my daddy Hammer frickin' killed that guy. Oh." Crazy. Did someone watch it recently? Who knows? He stores oxygen in his rolls. That's crazy. Man, I mean, he's gotta be storing something in there, because this is ridiculous, man. He's so big that his frickin' cardboard cutout is 3D, man. It's actually insane. Yeah, I pressed it by accident. I know. Okay. Where else? Anything else that I'm missing here? I wouldn't think so. Unless I want to talk to some of the homies. Talk to your boy. This guy's generally pretty clever. Do you think Hero really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. Kyoko didn't. Celeste didn't. Well, Celeste sorta did for some parts, but not for others. I'm Ruben went out to Kyoko just like you, for real, for real. Kyoko's not that big of a baddie. I don't know where this is coming from. Actually crazy. Last thing Ifumi said when he died, he said Hero's name.
So in other words,
Then there's no room to suspect anyone else. I disagree. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with the weird costume? Apologies. I'm back. Why did he hide his identity with that weird costume? Because it's not him, it's Kyoko. Pretty simple. Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see? I mean, he is kinda dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere. Because it's Kyoko.
what?
Is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? No, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. I don't think it's that. What's going on here? Oh no. Okay, perfect. I think that fixed it. Alright. But, I think that maybe... I think there was more than 2 kills, potentially. And... Possibly more than 2 kills. And they hid a bunch of the bodies so as that we won't find all of them. Because we've only found 2, and if there's more than 2, then we've not found one. So they did a good job. If that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. I don't think so. I think we're getting misdirected. Play Re 2 Remake next. Really? Re 2? On standard classic difficulty, play as Claire, since she's a baddie. And Claire gets more Sherry time? Okay. We'll see. I don't know. It's hardly as sus as 8, right? 8's probably got way more on it, you know? Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people? Well, you know, for fun, potentially.
What?
Because all the rule says is if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your #1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on, perhaps. Well, it also makes it a lot more confusing, yeah? Is everything okay? So that's what this means. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. What's with that attitude? But you have my appreciation. Yeah, I like this guy. I think this guy's gonna get killed next, probably. Probably. I'd imagine.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. Is he talking about the fat guy's body? Did I give him a clue on how to use the frickin' fat rolls? If I can put him on the dolly, I can get a good doggy going. A doggy on the dolly goes hard, man. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? It would, because he likes edging it out during the trial. That's his whole kind of thing. He does it every time. Ed only has the vampires for like 40 minutes? That can't be right. That cannot be right. That was the whole frickin' selling point of the game. Read 2 has Claire Mullins for most of the game? Well, that's kinda intriguing. To be fair, I think Joyce had to play 2 as well. I think so. I think, yeah, okay. So y'all saying 2 is actually better? Is 2 like the best one? That's interesting. There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then,
Would you like my help? Not really, but go on. Plus Claire's hot. Yeah. Vampires are literally only in the first area? But isn't there like a load of them? How do you kill like frickin' 5 dummy mummy vampires in 40 minutes? What the heck? Anyway, this morning only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you and myself. Yeah, and I maintain that Kyoko was time stalling to let Celeste get things in place. That's my theory. We had for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. We haven't seen Harry at all. Not even once have we seen frickin' Harry. Is it possible that Celeste killed Harry during the night and hid him? And then Kyoko found out. So then Kyoko killed to also get blackened. So maybe there's 2 blackened? Maybe. That could be interesting. Raid 2 is the best raid game for survival horror. Raid is mostly werewolves? Oh great, so you get frickin' big hairy dudes instead of frickin' dummy mummy vampires. It's actually crazy. That sucks. That sucks. Best raid game for action is 4? I could see that. I only played some of, like, half or 3/4 of the remake, but makes sense, I guess. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, and quickly came and got you and me. Yeah, Celeste found everybody and all the bodies, and she got hit, and she was just everywhere, so she's definitely involved, for sure. Definitely. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a sus individual and now unconscious for about an hour. This shit, maybe I was the killer. A sus individual. Oh no. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. Kyoko. I don't know what the orge is. What's the orge? I don't get that. I don't understand. Orange. Surely it doesn't mean anything, right? Ms. Robo Justice. What if that's not an or, but it's actually an A? Aja? Is Aja any more of a clue than Orja? I don't think so. I don't think anyone's initials are RJ or Aja. Real justice. Yeah, man, real justice. The justice guy is already dead, isn't he? Yeah, the justice guy is freaking dead on the ground. The guy. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. That's fine. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st. Not long after leaving nurse's office, Celeste again finds everybody. I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs. Ah yes, only she saw it, so there was actually nobody. There was actually nobody. Right, okay, my bad. This was just to get everybody away from the nurse's office so as that Kyoko could come in and finish off Atsu. Which she couldn't even do, by the way. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor, where we split up and began searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Of course. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Oh, and then did she tell us to go back down to the 1st? Is that what happened? We went... Yeah, because then half of us went to the 3rd and half of us went to the 1st, right? The costume man. Yeah, and then... that came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. Okay, yeah. But what actually happened then... right? Or are we still on... no, we're on floor 3 at this point. So what happened is, we went up to 3, they brought Hifumi into 2, then we run back down to 1. Yes. Actually, no, because then they found him at the nurse's office, right? Right? He was dead in it? At that point we split. Celestina and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect to the 3rd. Ah, never mind. We got back to the nurse's office. Found Hifumi's corpse, right? Which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement. Left Celeste and Hina alone. Headed back to the 3rd floor to tell others what happened.
However,
But at the same time, we discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then Yumi and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted, which I think was the dumbest idea in the world. As soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual, because of course she did. Makoto is guilty. Makoto talks too much to be innocent. I think Celeste talks too much to be innocent. Look at this, she's finding everyone and everything. Freaking Master Detective Celeste Cocohead over here. The freaking love child of Yuma and Kurumi. Hifumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko in respect to the equipment room. That was so crazy to me, leaving the two bodies. Now the first one is bad enough, but to do it a second time, that was crazy. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. This time Taka's body disappeared, so from there we began our search for both the missing bodies, and after some time Celeste told us she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. And she opened the door to the repository. She had the key. She locked them in there, and then she opened it. I don't know, man. Or, alternative story, Celeste freaking Kyoko was locked in the room, hiding, and we were just the other side of the door. Kyoko was in there, and then when we left, she came out and got away. Maybe. Potentially. I think it's a possibility. Is there any hiding spots in this room? I wonder. Is there anywhere to hide in this room? Anywhere to hide in the room behind us? No. Where could Kyoko be hiding? Nowhere. Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Yeah, it was locked. After Fumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around. I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. We came right to the repository to, you know, look around. When we got here, the repository was locked. Couldn't get inside. That's, yeah. We came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it and why is it unlocked now? I wondered the same thing. Sorry, CNN, your hot frickin' white-haired waifu, she gotta go, man. She's cooked. She's absolutely cooked. She ain't talking around with this one. There's no way. She could have frickin' Toko's swirly tongue, and she's not frickin' bribing her out with this one. Not happening. I'm on the monitors, okay, but there's nothing else in here, right? I can't leave. I've checked everything, no? I didn't check this guy. Never mind. Taka, he'll never move again. Blow to the head, Justice Hammer 4. No, never mind, we did do this. So what am I missing? Just the camera? Surveillance camera, I don't have time to be staring at it. So what am I missing? I already looked at everybody, yeah? I did everything, I looked at everyone. Only one way in and out of this room through the door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. Yeah, Kyoko's done, man. Kyoko done. She done. It's over. She's out. I don't see any way to lock it from in the art room. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door is locked after we started looking for the bodies. The door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside. Oh, they're hiding them on the frickin' drawers. Maybe. When Hina checked that someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door, when they were done they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository, so that certain someone... Uh-oh, gotta be a clue around here somewhere? Should check somewhere else. First the nurse's office, where Hifumi was found, then the equipment room, where Taka was found. Yeah, not hiding in a drawer. Let's see if there's anywhere to hide in the next room. Because Sakura and Hina were already here. Right? They didn't leave here, I don't think. They were the first ones here, and they were still here when we came back. So... I guess Celeste could have been inside, but there's no way. No way. I guess it is possible that all three people are working together. What if all three of them kill one person? What then? I think that'd be pretty crazy. Kyoko, Celeste, and Harry. If they would all kill one person, that'd be nuts. That'd be absolutely nuts. I want to check the library. I want to check the library, and I want to check some of the dorm rooms. The pool. Worth checking? Maybe. We'll have a look. We'll have a quick look. I don't see the harm in it. Won't hurt just to check. Just on the off chance. Nothing. Nothing, no one. What about that locker? Dang, this locker sure is big. That's an ominous thing to say about a frickin' locker, no? And there's a camera looking at it. Camera wouldn't be looking at it if it wasn't important, right? I don't know, man. I think that's a bit suspicious. At some point in this game, someone will get frickin' buried in there. 100%. $1,000,000%, actually. Alright, fine. So he says, he said 2 rooms to do. He said the nurse's office and... What was the other one? Nurse's office and... what else? Equipment room. Where is the equipment room? Which one is equipment? Equipment room. Equipment room. Which one is the frickin' equipment room? Archive. Library. No, up here. Yeah, but I want to check the dorms. I don't even care. I want to check the dorms. Equipment room in the gym, maybe? We were never in the gym. Store, heavy room. I haven't been in the heavy room since we did it in that one investigation. I think that's a bit suspicious that I've never been in here since. There's really nothing new in here. They're just finished adding stuff to this. That's interesting. I wanted to check the frickin' incinerator too, but I guess we won't be doing that. This bitch is everywhere we go. It's too obvious. You're making yourself too obvious, lady. What are you investigating, Celeste? Not hiding evidence, I hope. I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. Of course you're not. I'm simply going around seeing if Hero might be hiding somewhere. Yeah, and you thought you might find him in here? Really? You thought he'd be in here where the evidence is at? Really? What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. And you. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes.
Correct.
indeed.
Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. Is Hina also in on it? Is everybody in it? Is the whole freaking cast in on it? There's no way. When you got back, the body was gone. We couldn't have gone for more than a minute or two, though. Hina said the same thing. I trust Hina, though. I do. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time.
Indeed.
It would seem so. Carrying off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Celeste's account has been added to the true bullets. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one, Chief. Fringe. Cool. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. Doesn't help me though, I'm not a vampire. Are we going to ignore the fact that this could be fake? Are we serious? So one of the dead guys... What if one of the dead guys isn't actually dead? Because they said that the two announcements of the deaths played at the same time. But what if there was actually only just one death announcement? We're really saying that's not relevant information? Really? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think that's a bit dodgy now. I do. I don't like that. I think that's a little suspicious. Celeste, why are you just freaking everywhere? You're pissing me off.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. I'll leave you to it though. Feel like there's more for me to look at here. I looked at everything important. A bin that you're freaking blocking very nicely. It's just a normal trash can. Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. It's not a cartoon character. It's Puffy, Pudgy, frickin' Princess, Pussy, whatever the hell her name is. It's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Did you find something? Or... That depends. Are you gonna kill me if I did? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, right. Sorry, yeah, me either. But I think it might be important. You're a little sussy baka, that's what you are. Sussy babe. I got her. Alright. And then the equipment room is... gym? No, we didn't find anyone in the gym. Where the hell's the equipment room? What the hell is the equipment room? Am I dumb? I have no idea. Should check out the school for... Yeah, but where the hell is the equipment room at? It's not on this floor, is it? Nurse's office. So it's not on this floor. Maybe 2 or 3, I guess. Sure, we'll try it. So it's on floor 3, so I missed it somehow. How the hell did I miss it? Am I blind? I might be. Oh, Toko's still... What? Eh? Oh, the physics lab, right. I completely forgot this place even existed. Good lord. And the machine, yeah. What a strange machine. I think there's a frickin' hair in my mouth or some shit. I don't think it's fine. Yes, okay. What the hell are you doing here, frickin' tongue lady? You're frickin' licking up all the blood? I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. You'd think that we'd, like, make her, we'd force her to sneeze, to, like, revert back. You would imagine. Well, I would at least. This is moved. This wasn't here before, was it? Just as Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. There's no way Hifumi's the frickin' killer, right? That'd be crazy. Some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Equipment room bloodstand has been added to the truth bullets. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd. That's still a total mystery. Could it really have been Hifumi? I think this is the first... This is definitely the first investigation that I could guess completely way off for. This terp, I feel like I've seen it somewhere. Sure. Yeah, yeah. Are we not gonna comment any more on it than that? That's the only comment we have for the terp. Oh, that's it. That's all we're gonna say about the terp. Alright. I just have a feeling that I've seen it someplace. I just have a funny feeling I saw it someplace. Does this thing help? Huge machine like this, could it really just be an air purifier? That just seems silly. Yeah, I don't know if this is relevant to the case. I'm still shocked that this, like, walkway up here isn't relevant to anything. This machine obviously has some kind of purpose, but I don't know anything about physics to begin with, so I won't have a clue where to start with this. I must use these for physics experiments. It's not really related to the cast, though. Okay, I guess this is just some kind of plot, like, stuff. Plot lore, basically. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. Okay. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet in the dining hall. This is the No Hero road to get us all to meet up here, right? You remember well. The penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Yes, a hero's message has been added to the troop. Well, that does put a frickin' spanner in the works. Hello, Ted Gordon lover. Curious who's my favorite character in this game? Played every game in the series. Your favorite is yet to be revealed. Okay. Interesting. I'd say so far, I'd probably say maybe Celeste. Potentially. So he said to go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? It'd be very funny and trolly and memey if he was just telling me, he's like, yeah, go to Hero's room, and just frickin' Celeste, or not Celeste, but Kyoko's just lying dead in the frickin' floor. I did say I wanted to go check the dorms. I did say that. Bro is doing all the shit that I want to do, but the game won't let me. I've gone wrong. No, this hallway with the frickin' chairs, this still like gets me. I don't get what this is for. What is that for? I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand what it's for. Sure. Ba 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 ba. I even tried to go back and it wouldn't let me. It's crazy. Okay. What if someone's in the bath? What if Kyoko's been just freaking chilling in the bath the whole time, huh? How about that? Wouldn't that be pretty interesting? Maybe. Maybe? I might be coping a bit hard. Really like Celeste, I have a feeling I love her. Yeah, I'm a fan. I think she's about to get freaking outed as the rat though, right? Maybe. Like Monokuma's little freaking spy guy. I think so. It's gotta be her or Kyoko, right? Probably Kyoko. Well, it could be Celeste either. Someone died. 2 people. Potentially more. Potentially more, but so far 2. For this cast. I wanna check Celeste's room, if it'll let me. Celeste's room has nothing to do with the cast, really. Who else could we look at? Ah, dude, I wish you could go into these rooms. Yeah, Kyoko. What do you mean Kyoko's room doesn't have anything to do with the cast? You're trolling. Sure. Hero. Celeste killed them? I don't think so. I think Celeste might have, like, helped with the cover-up and stuff, but I think it was probably Kyoko. I'm thinking Kyoko. The door's unlocked? Oh, pretty something. Fair characters from the second game, Celeste didn't kill anyone. Yeah, I don't think so. I wouldn't think so. If she did, that's a freaking masterclass, because I have no idea how she done it, to be honest. Becky did say go look, it might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. Dead body, dead body, dead body, dead body, dead body. No. This is Hero's room, there's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where'd he even get it all? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up, which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? I'm curious about the bathroom. Like, I know I should investigate all this, but the bathroom... Nothing in here. Okay. So he's not in here. I didn't check the incinerator room either, I forgot to do that. The freaking incinerator thing. Can I not investigate any of this stuff? Just the bed. It's a normal bed, pretty much like the one in my room. Well, we had, because that's the bed is the most interesting thing in the room, and not any of this shit. Oh no. Sure, boxes. I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's a blueprints for something. For the frickin' machine. Something's made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster. Is this Robo Justice? Oh, he packed it up. And it's in Hero's room. But wait. These blueprints. Something about them bothers me. the writing is shit in comparison to the other writing. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, it actually is Robo Justice. So how did the frickin' Fatso know it was Robo Justice? How did he know? All that was written on it was orange hair. What the heck? What the hell? Hifumi? There's no way the fat guy... There's no way that the fat guy did this. There's no way the fat guy is like a master frickin' murder mind. There's no way. That would be so frickin' crazy. That would be so unbelievably crazy and big brain. Makoto, big news, big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko. Is she dead? This... where is she? What was she doing? Is she dead? What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news. Oh.
Just a second.
Robo? Eh? Robo just showed up too. It's Hero wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool. I was at the pool! Dude, I knew it. I freaking knew it. The thing Hero and Kyoko turned up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. I freaking knew it. This game is probably the weakest in the series. Other ones just have more mechanics and more elaborate murders. This one's very elaborate. The first two, very simple, but this one's quite elaborate. I told you the locker. Dude. This game, please. Please. Crazy.
I mean...
Phew, man. I've had the worst day. Were the two of them in the locker? There's a big locker near the pool, but when I checked it... No, not relevant to the case. Oh, no. Yeah, is it not?
Right.
I found Hero. He was Where have you been all this time? He was jammed into the pool locker room. Looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up. Still can't believe you kicked me. Could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something. That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Well,
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean? That took you all day to check up on, really? Never mind. I can't never mind.
it's nothing.
Never mind. Oh, okay, I'll vote for you then. I will get every one of us killed just to vote for you. Oh, screw you, you bitch. More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
And
First of all, Hero, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean...
Well, I mean, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep, don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me to just look at you. Well, I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. Little help. Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing.
it would seem
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. Looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. Took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hero out of the suit. Took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. It took a few minutes for multiple people to get all the pieces off. How did they get this guy to go to sleep? How'd they knock him out? Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hero?
So then,
More to the point, nobody but Hero will be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent, the blueprints were in your room as well. Dude, there's no way Hifumi did all this. There's actually no shot Hifumi's the killer. There's no shot. That's crazy, man.
is that okay?
In other words, it's obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true, I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be?
Then it's obvious the one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone
That's terrible.
was Hero. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea, we won't want him killing anyone else. Tie me up? Hold on guys, I think we're going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided, you killed them. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker? I'm thinking. How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. I'm missing a bit. Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is?
But what if the parts interlock?
I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Not to mention,
No, I don't think it was him either.
totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Huh?
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right?
That's not a very nice thing to say.
I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again. Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, you see, it's 'cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Oh, okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good, the arms are too long, there's no way I can wear this. See, I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right, it seems this costume was meant to fit Hero's body exactly.
But
Then, there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes, then you must find it and show it to us. Wasn't it in the room? Am I wrong in saying that those were like pieces of the frickin' other suit in the box? No? What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hero's the only one without an alibi during the whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Hello? Hello, Kyoko? Hello? Which is how we know it was him? No. I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Robo Justice costume has been added to the true bullets. It's not him. It's not him. Wow, by Hero? I don't believe it's him. I don't believe it. Let me talk to him.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed, Taka and Hifumi. Oh, 2 people?
Just the worst.
Are you freaking out? You did it. I did not. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones who were killed, that's it. I know who did it.
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Yeah, you. It's you. It's you. It's been you. I know it's been you. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over alter ego, right?
I'm at least
Which means Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
Correct.
I see. That's unfortunate. How unfortunate. Stop trying to trick us, just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong. I know that note. No. Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door. Here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet at the rec room at 1 AM. Then the last thing I remember is going to the rec room, then for some reason I fell asleep. The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So,
No, hold on, he could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. Secret passage, a chance to escape, someone wrote all that to trick me. Can we have the note? Probably not. The note was probably gotten rid of. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here, they deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure, I have it right here in my, pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure. Please, you gotta believe me, I want her to fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck, for serious? Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it. Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hero. No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me. Just be thankful you haven't bound and gagged you. You have yet time to yell and carry on. You have time to search for your evidence, right? Oh, you're right. I need to look for the second suit on that note. Feet don't fail me now. Guess I better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto.
Do you have a second? You're gonna stab me. I don't want to be stabbed. I want you to help me with the investigation. I don't want to. I don't want to help you. I think you're lying to me. I think you're a rat. Either you're the rat or Celeste is the rat. There's no, like it's, no. Bonk, yeah, bonk indeed.
It would seem.
Here, I got this really heavy hammer. I can't really lift it. I need you to hold it for me. Just GG. Looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. No. Who do you think you are? To reject me so simply. Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? No, I actually want to do my own investigation. Okay. Okay, frickin' simp over here. Frickin' Gooner Brand. Thanks now then, shall we? Ah, damn you.
Hey.
So Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses? I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
Correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey.
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
Anyway.
We have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Or, I guess it's possible that the reason she was missing was because of... Maybe she was meeting with Monokuma. Maybe that Monokuma meeting happened during the trial and not before. Maybe? I don't know. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. I guess we should head that way for now. I don't know about that. Like musicals, there's a Danganronpa musical. I'm not a massive Danganronpa or a freaking musical fan, to be fair. Time's running out, I have to hurry to the repository. I don't trust Kyoko at all. I think Kyoko's lying to me. It's upstairs, right? Oh, can I go back down? Shit. Whatever. I misplayed. Whatever. It's fine. Repository, repository, repository. Physics lab. No, that's equipment room. Repository is art room. How would you make Danganronpa into a musical, though? Oh, you're just there freaking vibing out at people getting killed and you're just playing the guitar. I don't know, man. If Fumi and Taka... For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid. But only for a moment. Not long enough to goon one out.
So then.
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma file was right, they were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth, she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. I do not trust you in the slightest.
I see.
Makoto, I found something.
Hey.
You remember the wristwatch Taka was wearing in his left hand? He did?
Whew.
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said he had a watch.
So then.
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It's most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen just past 6. That means the watch was broken sometime just after 6.
That's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey you, how long were you going to keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that. Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
In other words.
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 PM. Yeah. It works, you swear? I believe you, man. I believe. I don't know how it works, but if you say it works, I'll believe. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. I see.
However.
That's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. Are we saying that everyone here except for Kyoko is that clapped that we wouldn't see that? I reckon she just put that there. How would we have missed that? I don't believe anyone here would have missed that. The watch is whatever, but the frickin' paper in that, like, there's no way. There's something white in there. One was gooning one out before he died.
Makoto.
Can you try and pry it out?
Because.
Rigor mortis is already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Oh, okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. So she didn't put it in there. Piece of paper.
Hey.
Is that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue.
Is that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Fumi's body.
So then.
Let's check Fumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. How are we so bad at checking bodies? I'm so lost. Biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse. From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. Because he was alive. He still might be alive. There's a chance he's alive, I think. I don't know how, but maybe. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing. I just can't see how that's possible. Oh, I'm frickin' dumb. I'm dumb. What if it's as simple as he was dragging your man up here. Like, he just dragged your man away. GG. He gets dragged off. And then, as he's hiding him up here, he has the door locked. He hears someone trying to get in. And then he frickin' drops down to pretend that, you know, he was also brought up here. But can the Monokuma files lie about him being dead? I guess they already did, because he came back to life. Right? Before the Monokuma files come out? I think? Further seems that Hifumi died from a blow to the head. Zombie Hifumi? Well, yeah, but there's... Like, how else could he possibly... There's no way I don't believe anyone could have carried him up the 2 flights of stairs. Definitely not a girl. No way. Unless Kyoko's ability is that she has frickin' turbo super duper strength. Like, that's the only way. Which she could, because she's not revealed anything, but still. I mean, Sakura could have, but why would she? You know? I don't see why Sakura would do that, you know? Anyway. He was most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3, which we found in the nurse's office. But when he found his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. So that means someone wiped his glasses clean, but who would do that and why? He would do it because he couldn't see where he was going. That's who. That's why. If he did drag anyone, then there'd have been blood stains all over the floor. No, he put him on the trolley. Right? Like, we know that he... Yeah, oh, you're saying that if someone dragged frickin' him... Yeah, oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, so my plan works perfectly. And we know that the blood could be fake, because there was there was bags of blood in the nurse's office. Which apparently is not relevant to the case, but I think it's very relevant to the case. I don't know why the game is telling me it isn't. The big question for me is, how is he, like, not breathing? That's my only question. And don't answer something stupid like, 'cause he's dead. He's not dead. There's no way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. No way. I don't think so. Oh, there he is. If he were alive, then what even is the point of a body discovery? Monokuma can't just lie about a murder? Let me read this shit. Where do I see this shit? In here? Where do I see it? Hang on. Also, let's look at who's the same height as this guy. This guy's 6 foot, 157, 32 chest. So... 6 foot, 157, 32. Let's check you. Your chest is the same, but not anything else. Celeste. Also way off. Is nobody as tall? Nobody else is as tall? Nobody else is 6 foot? Are you 6 foot? You're not far off. Yeah, 146 though. No, that wouldn't fit. That's good enough. That's very close. 1 inch taller, 7 pounds lighter? Same chest? Ah. That's interesting. That is something. That is something to be wary of. And he did know where the notes were. He checked his room, he found the notes. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it. Oh man, like it could be him though. Cause where do we even see that, right? Where do I see this? The frickin' Monokuma file. Where do I frickin' find it? It's not regulation system. We can't like actually look at it. True bullets maybe? Oh yeah. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. Cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It's thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. The rules don't state that you can't lie about your death. And the file also doesn't declare that if he would like somehow like almost kill himself, like because he came back and your man got knocked out and stuffed in the locker, right? But if he the cause of death for each was a blow to the head. He had to have been alive for a while. Unless he was following somebody up here, maybe? So does that mean the killer's the rich guy? There's no way. That'd be so stupid. The rich guy can't be the frickin' killer. That just would not make sense. It just wouldn't. Alright, I'll talk to you. So, did you find anything? I did more than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper.
That's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him.
Indeed.
He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see. In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. Oh my dude, no. I don't know what that means. It means that your feet are more lewd.
Hey.
But yes. Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. I think if that was stuffed on his pants, it's like... It better be important to Fumir. I'll never forgive you for this. The other part of the note. Okay. I found. Wait, how did they end up with his note? I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. For now, let's meet in the equipment room at 6 AM. So is this the same original note? Or is this like a second note that just says the same thing? It sounds very familiar. It's the same thing Hero said. Then he was telling the truth. Although it's not exactly the same, is it? It is. Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door and here's what it said. I found a hole, maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1. Oh, the other one was at 1? Really? What the heck? The time is different. So who gave who the note here? Hero told us that his note said to me at 1, but the note they wrote to Hifumi asked to me at 6.
Right?
Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
So...
Parva has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. Some meaning to Parva being ripped off? Could you maybe explain it a little more? Think carefully.
Hey.
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? well, if he was, like, fighting him for it. I guess he was like, yo, give me that paper, Urgh. And then your man bonked him on the head. I have no idea.
So then,
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? Well, it's the note. The two pieces, like, align, no? How would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? Well, yeah, we have the two parts of the paper. While we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. Why would you bring that up? Why would you say that? So you're saying that I don't have to think about the e-handbooks this time? If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. Yeah. Like, why would you say that? All I said is that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. If Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind. Eh? Eh? Maybe Ifumi is an accomplice that betrayed him?
are you excited?
Oh, Jesus.
It's time for the class trial.
Oh no, and that means it's time for me to guess who I think done did it.
Burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul
Oh
colliding
no.
with life and death. And so, with no further ado,
Uh-oh.
everyone please meet at the usual spot.
Oh
Make your
no.
way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Uh-oh.
It would seem.
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Oh, we better get going. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Alright, let's have a quick look at the evidence, and then I'll have a little guess at who it is. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay. True bullets, I guess. So we have the blue tarp. That's fine. What is interesting to me? This is interesting to me. But why did he say that your man killed him? Why would he say that? There's no way he could have been there. No way. Where did Hifumi get killed? Can I check that again? Oh, I don't know where Hifumi died. Oh, I don't know where Hifumi died. Where did Hifumi die? Shit. Nurse's office? Nurse's office. Okay. He died in the nurse's office. How would he have had that piece of paper before? Why would he have clutched it so tightly as he died? I don't think that's right. Oh jeez, man. Okay. I'll do my guessing once I get. No, yeah, I'll do it now, but if something changes, I'll change. I'll change if something changes. Okay. Who am I guessing though? Oh shit. Who the hell am I guessing? Okay. Let's flip this back around. Who the hell am I gonna guess? We'll do top 3. Okay. So, number 1 means I don't have to draw anything, 2 means I have to draw 2 characters, 3 means I have to draw 3, and if I don't get any right, that means that I'll have to do 4, I guess. Okay, perfect. So, number 1. Oh god. This is tough. Who do I think could have realistically done it? I think Ifumi is like the kind of out there one. I don't know if this is like a good guess, probably not, but we'll see. I don't think Celeste could have killed at all. I don't think Celeste ever had an opportunity to actually kill. I don't think. Oh shit. Oh dude, hold on. Actually, I did notes on this the last stream. Hold on. We can work this out. Hold on. Hold up. We can work this one out. We can work it out. Hold on. My very organized and neat notes right here from the last time where I tried to work it out, yes? Okay. Let me see if I can decipher this. Right. Yeah, Celeste took a photo of the fat guy getting dragged away by the robot in the nurse's office. Okay. But how? Because I think there maybe is an argument that you could say that you know, like those costumes, you know, the costumes with the frickin' like horse's legs, where like you put your legs into the horse, like the horse's legs, but then you have human legs on your back, and it looks like you're a frickin' horse, or like the alien things. You know what I'm talking about. There's a chance that could have happened here with Hifumi. Like, his legs were fake. He actually had his legs inside the robot. And the rest of the robot was empty, and he just pretended to get dragged away. There's nobody actually in it. Right? I think so. Is it realistic to say Hifumi was the killer? Was it really? Oh man, I think it might be. But she said the rigor mortis is why he was gripping so hard. Oh man. Okay. What else do we have? Could it have been Celeste? Did Celeste ever have a chance to kill? The first bonk happened in the library. The first bonk happened in the library. He didn't have any information to give us. He didn't tell us anything. Okay, so the order of events. Celeste takes the photo of him getting dragged off. He's dragged up to the library. He gets bonked on the head. Allegedly. Allegedly bonked, by the way. Allegedly. Then we go upstairs. We go upstairs. Did we go upstairs? We don't go upstairs. Wait, no, yeah, we go back downstairs. Oh no, we're running upstairs, and then Celeste tells us that your man died in the nurse's office, right? And then we go upstairs, and we find out that, frickin' Ultra Instinct Man is dead. Right, yeah, and then number 6, your man's body gets taken, and then he gets taken also. Wrong, but not gonna tell me how. Well, I mean, I'd hope that at least some of what I said is wrong. I hope not all of it, though. If all of it's wrong, I am cooked. Okay, I still think... What names have to be on this 3? I think Hifumi has to be on it. Regardless. I think it would be... I'm okay with it not being Hifumi. I think getting Hifumi wrong is fine. I'd be okay to get this wrong. I wouldn't be okay with not guessing it if it is actually him. Okay? Let's do Kyoko. Kyoko's gotta be on here in some capacity. I don't know what order, but Kyoko has to be on here. I don't trust her. Why does she know about the note in the hand and all this stuff and we didn't? Did she plant it there? Maybe. So I think Celeste is just an accomplice. I think the guy in the locker has nothing to do with it. I think Moneyman, Byakugan, frickin' whatever you call him, Byakugan. I think he could be something to do with it. Mr. Moneybags. I think these are the three I do, but what order do I go in? So one thing I'm not considering. There's many things I'm not considering. I'm not considering the hammer. Right? I'm not considering the frickin' the hammer that was wet on the wall for whatever reason. I'm not considering the what else am I not considering? There are other things I'm not considering, but which ones? There was something. I can't think of what the name of what I was thinking is. Not the note. This is more evidence towards Hifumi, because I think this is his handwriting. What was the handwriting of the note actually? What's the handwriting on the note? Oh, we don't have the note as an option. These writings are similar. Hifumi knew it was called Robo-Justice. The J is different, but the O is the same. Let's see if there's a J in this other thing. No. There isn't. Is there an O? Not a capital one. Okay. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 AM. That 6 is very clean. Oh, there is a capital O. Hold on. That's completely different. That's a way different. Okay. Who wrote that initial note? Who wrote this note? Damn. It can't have been Harry. I guess it... Oh, Jesus. It could have been the Ultra Instinct guy. Oh, dude. I'm so freaking cooked. Oh, no. Oh, I don't even remember what the thing I wasn't considering was. Why was there a wet hammer? The wheels were bloody? I know it says Hifumi's dead. I have to guess him. I have to. I have to guess him. I can't not guess him. I'd feel so stupid if it was him. Have the arms bend like this. And then that's different writing again. Right? No, it's kind of similar to this one. So, I think that this is Hifumi's handwriting. I guess we're saying that Hifumi and the guy in the locker worked together? And then he killed him because of it? Like, really? So we're saying... Okay. What's Harry's name? Because I feel like we have to put Harry in there too. Is Kyoko clear? Do we think Kyoko is freaking clear? Oh man, I don't want to guess Harry. I don't think I want to take any of these guys off the list for Harry. I know the game wants me to vote Harry. I don't think it is Harry. Harry got stuffed in a freaking locker. He said he was passed out asleep. I think he was put in the suit to be framed. I think there is a second suit. I think Kyoko was wearing it. Or Byakuya. I'm gonna do these three as my list. But the difference is the order. I'm gonna cross off Harry. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But Harry's gone. Kyoko, Hifumi, and Byakugan. I think Byakugan. Byakugan is very hard on framing Harry, which is a bit of a red flag. Kyoko was missing the entire time, and I've been sus on her from the start, which is also a major red flag. And Hifumi is the 9 million IQ outplay, which if it's somehow Hifumi, that will be so crazy. I think I'm gonna trust my gut from initially. I'm gonna put Kyoko at 1. I will put... Who do I want to put at 2? Do I really want to put Hifumi at 2? I do. I'll put Hifumi at 2. Hifumi 2. Sure. And Byakugan at 3. I feel like potentially I'm wrong. It could be Harry. It could, for sure, easily be Harry. And it could even be Celeste. If it's Celeste, honestly, fair play. If this is IRL and Celeste is actually the killer, she outplayed me. And there's nothing I can do about it. Absolutely nothing. She played flawlessly if it's her. Honestly. Like, straight up. Like, just complete outplay. Okay. This is my list, okay? If it's Kyoko, perfect, I don't have to draw anything. Massive W, I win. If it's Hifumi, draw 2. If it's Byakugan, draw 3. And if it is none of the above, 4, I guess? Jeez Louise. That'll be kind of cooked. Alright, anyway, let's see. All chat's requests, of course, obviously. Alright, let's go. Okay. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation that we're gathered by the Red Door, and as soon as we were all there...
Monokuma appears!
Monotumas. 2 frickin' Kumas. The double Kum. He's multiplied.
Wrong.
Nope, not multiplication, it just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? No. You look, you're identical. Can we just get on the elevator already? You're not playing along. We're not here to play with you. And if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we? Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet. You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins. Now, there is an outside chance. Because you're saying there's something I didn't consider, and now I remember what it is that I didn't consider. Because she's on the screen. I didn't consider the possibility of her, Hina... there's a possibility that Hina Celeste and Sakura were all working together somehow. But again, that's so outlandish that if that's the case, then just W. Well played. Nothing I can do about it. That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the note? Well, no, but how unfortunate then it would seem we ever culprit. I didn't put her on the list. I didn't put her on the list. She was gonna be number 3. Why do I have frickin' Byakugan at 3? Why do I actually have Byakugan on here? Just because the suit fits him and he's trying to pin it on your man? God. We'll have 4 honorable mention. It doesn't mean anything at all, but we'll just put Celeste. It's just for my own sanity, just in case it is her, you know, just in case. It won't be her, right? She won't do that. She won't do that. This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first, then the story can really begin. See, I generally trust this guy, so I didn't want to put him at number 3. I kind of... This guy seems very trustworthy. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed the Fumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the 2 that lost their lives. I don't think Hifumi's dead. Now, to be fair, the second announcement... What if the second announcement wasn't Hifumi? If the second announcement was... Actually, no, we found everybody else, right? We know where everybody is now? Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Killer is someone right here. Debatable. Wait, there's only 7 left? Huh? What? When that happened? The heck? Is nobody missing? I feel someone's missing. This feels like too little. That doesn't seem right. Is this really all there is? Only 7? You listening? Wait till we get to the courtroom to begin your accusations.
Hey.
Story begins when we get down there. Is that all you're all gonna say? Would appear the culprit has been confirmed. The trial will be over in no time.
Just the worst.
Let's hurry up and go so we can make Hiro pay for his crimes.
Damn.
I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude. Wasn't me, you gotta believe me.
Yeah.
Come on, Big Mac, let's do it. We're in the elevator. Come on, let's not be that freaky. This is crazy. There's only 7 people it could be, and I have 3 yeses. If I don't get it in 3, there's like I'm cooked. Took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Alright, let's go. The doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us... Shit. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. Not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Only because of you. Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna stare at it. I'd never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get your assigned seats. Okay. So the curtains open once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Alright. Let's go. Let's do it. Set skills. I don't think we got any new ones. I think what we have is probably fine. Sure. Now they must confront two murderers who claim the lives of Hifumi and Kiyotaka in this last trial. Suspicion builds upon suspicion. No hints in there. Alright. I'm good to go. Let's do it. All rise.
With a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
What happens if the vote is a draw? What if we end up having like an even number of people and there's a draw? Or what if everybody votes for somebody else?
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
Kyoko.
Who did it?
Yeah, Kyoko.
It was Hiro.
No.
He does not have an alibi for
No,
the murder
no,
of
you're
the
wrong.
and we
You're
found
wrong.
him in that suit.
You're wrong. My evidence on my list that says I have to draw 4 characters says you're wrong.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
No, he didn't. I'll be his lawyer.
Help me out. I was asleep the whole time.
Yep.
I don't know anything about it.
He didn't know nothing.
You're murdering Mel. Murderer!
You're one to talk. You frickin' put that corkscrew tongue back in your mouth.
Who are you calling a murderer?
Exactly.
Sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence.
Not enough though. No, we don't have enough. We don't have nearly enough, honestly.
Blueprint for the suit.
But not in his handwriting. Not his handwriting. No. Not his.
Parts we assume were used to build it.
Yeah, but that... Oh my god, it was Byakugan! Oh no! It was Byakugan. Was it? No, it wasn't Byakugan. No.
And all of it was
Let me
found
not
in
get
your
frickin'
room.
carried
You
away.
have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
Because Byakugan put it there.
points to you as having created the
Maybe.
suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
No.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
Is Hiro really the killer, or... Before anything else, we have to make that clear. He's not. He wouldn't do that. He's too stupid to do all that. Yes, a hero's message.
Everything we found in your room,
Right.
the blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough
Right.
you are the culprit.
I wouldn't say that.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
I'd agree with that.
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No.
He didn't.
Hold on a second.
I don't know what to refute it here.
Everything we found in your room,
The message, I'm
the
guessing?
blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No. Just hold on a second.
Oh, really? That's it? I only have 2 opportunities to
Everything
refute?
we found in your room,
No?
everything we found in your room, the blueprints, the suit parts,
The
they are all proof
blueprints.
enough that you are the culprit.
We're refuting blueprints with blueprints? Really?
No. Just hold on a second.
Everything we found in your room,
Sure.
the blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
Apparently we're not. The hell are we refuting here?
Everything Everything we found in your room, the blueprints that you are.
What am I refuting?
I don't know anything about that stuff.
Your room, your blueprints?
Conspiracy.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
The costume?
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
What the hell am I refuting here? God, this is the one thing I hate about these freaking games, is how they just don't look, like, just nothing makes sense in these, like, what you have to refute. It's stupid.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are.
Like, they just don't. They just don't. They don't make sense. There's no, like, clear... Okay, huge. Alright, we lost. Nice. Cool. Yeah. I hate this part of the game. I hate this in Code Red, I hate it here. It doesn't make sense. They do such a poor job of implementing the actual, like, chaos part.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
It's not true.
Whatever. I'll just try everything. I'll just try every combination because I don't know what it is. Oh well, there we go. There we go. Cool. Apparently that's right.
Hero really made those blueprints?
No.
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them. Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on. I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
True.
So Makoto,
I believe him.
are you saying you don't think Hero's the culprit?
And he is not the only one. I think Hero is innocent as well.
Oh, why did I put him at 3? So stupid. I should have put Celeste at 3. I don't think it's gonna get as far as 3. It's gonna be Kyoko or Hifumi. For sure.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit?
Kyoko? I wanna say
Is it
Kyoko.
like Hero said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
No, well yeah, but I wanna say it's
A
Kyoko.
suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
Oh, don't put this on me. Oh, don't put this shit on me. You're gonna make me say that it's frickin' the dead guy or something. Can't be the dead guy. There's no way it's the dead guy.
So, who was
Suspicious individual in question. The one that must have been in the suit. Hina Hero the Illuminati. None of those options are Kyoko. Hina? Hina? It's gotta be Hero, no?
I got it!
Yeah.
Other than Hero, I can't think of anyone else it could have been.
But he was in the
Obviously,
locker.
He was the one in that particular suit. And we never found any kind of second suit.
Yeah, but that's fine, we don't need to. He
There
was...
can be no doubt. Hero is the prime
Yeah, no, but he
suspect.
was locked up in the frickin'
make any
in the
sense?
locker.
You just said Hero didn't do it.
Yeah, I know, but there was no, there's no, yeah, no, yeah,
It makes perfect sense.
no,
Hero was the suspicious individual in the suit,
yes,
but he's not the culprit.
right.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
Yes, that's the one.
Now that's a bold assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Oh, stop, Celeste. We're gonna start thinking it's you otherwise.
But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
He is the best detective here.
All things have a proper order.
I think he's better than Kyoko personally.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
I think Kyoko only knows things because she's the rat. I don't think that she's actually smart.
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
Well, the dolly.
It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain
The
particular
tarp.
items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
The tarp and the dolly.
I got it!
Did I go past it? Oh, I did.
I got it!
Sure. I thought the wheel was the frickin' a
dolly
wheel.
and a tarp, right?
What's with the attitude?
Let's see if I can explain.
What? Am I wrong?
Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room. And then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room.
Why did he make that noise?
So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Well, to wheel him around.
Same thing.
To wheel him
I'm
off.
sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly.
And oh, what are the tarps? He folded up the frickin' tarp and put it there.
When Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
But why did your
In
man
other words,
condescend
you
me?
think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken? Huh?
Why would I be?
Absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't paying that close attention.
The dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room.
Well, yeah, but like, sure, but what if you did it?
Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
No,
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
I said woman detected, opinion rejected, and I move along. Cause what the hell else can I do? I'm not sure.
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Well, yeah, but you're not gonna be like
You
that.
all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on.
Oh, calm down now, Celeste. Relax. I was simping for you like a minute ago. Never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean, but maybe I can change your mind. If I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. A new element has been added to bullet time battle. A new element? Okay. Reloading. Starting with this next bullet time battle, we're gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. Oh, shite. I have a specific one for reloading, but I didn't know that we would need that. On the bottom of the screen underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you can destroy your opponent's statements. Well, yes, there has. I have to use the right frickin' answer to destroy the statements. But from now on, just locking on and pressing the left mouse button won't be enough to handle them. That will cost you one bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the tab key. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the tab key in time with the Tempo marker? What? Tempo marker? Wait, what? Basically, just remember that the tab key now has a function along with the right mouse button and left mouse button. You'll automatically reload at the start of fever. Oh, this is the thing. This is. Oh, okay, never mind. And your ammo will not decrease. How do I do fever time again? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I wasn't ready for one of these. Why are we getting one of these already? The moment of truth? We're getting this already?
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst.
Tabbies, huh?
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst.
Shit.
You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool.
I'm dying.
Do your worst. You miserable wretch.
I'm losing for sure.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst.
I didn't lose.
I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
Don't tell me it's her. Don't tell me it's her. Do not tell me it's her. No. No, no,
You're asking
no.
for proof that the dolly moved. I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it.
Okay,
There
that's
was a
fine.
pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it. That
Oh yeah,
matched the
true, yeah, I
dolly
forgot about
wheel's
that.
tread.
That's fine.
The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository.
That's fine.
There's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Jeez, does Celeste really hit me that much?
Anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way.
Why do we have to do one of those for like a little side thing?
Yeah. The subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then
It's
what
Kyoko.
kind of robot is it?
No robot, just
I'm
Kyoko.
not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
Because he was in the locker the whole time.
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
You have to bend down to push the dolly, but you can't bend down in the suit, yes. But then I have to do one of these, and the question isn't obvious, even though that's the answer. It could be either the costume or the dolly. It could be either one, because...
As you know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
Right.
And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah. The culprit wrapped the body in the tarp,
Yeah.
then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah. But even without a handle,
Yeah.
all you'd have to do is bend over.
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
That's all you have to do, frickin' Hino. It's not all I have to do.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
Think back to what you
You
said
can't
when
bend.
we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
No bending. I'm blind as a bat in here, you can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Uh-huh.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
Why is she so on this? Don't, please, no, please.
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Why? Why is it her?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
Why is it
On top of
her?
that, if you were wearing such a
How is it her?
cumbersome suit,
She couldn't have killed them. She was the distraction, but she didn't do the killing, right?
it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
There's absolutely no chance that the costume was taken off to move the body because can't take it off by yourself.
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember,
I don't want Celeste to be the killer, come on.
Impossible to put the suit on or
There's
take
no,
off.
it wouldn't even make sense.
Then, you really
It doesn't
think
even
it off
make
by yourself?
sense.
Hero wasn't just making it up.
No.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dice?
Yes. I think what's happening here is what I said initially, where I said Celeste would try and bait us into voting for her, because it's actually Kyoko, but because Celeste is the rat, they're both going to get away with it, right?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture
Stop
that I took?
doing this! You're gonna convince me you're the murderer.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of
No, you know what?
Ifumi
This,
being dragged
to
away
be
by
fair,
Robo
that's
Justice?
valid. That's valid. That's valid. Okay, she's not crazy. That's valid. That's
If
fine.
whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
And they did say that there wasn't like an auto setting on this, so it's not like she was in the suit because there's no like auto frickin' picture tech and there's no like timer on it. They said that. They made that clear.
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
That guy hit me. Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now. But it's not what he decided to call him just now. It's like he made the suit. This is why I think the suit is a dud. Doesn't like it's. This is why Hifumi's on my list.
So long as those facts exist,
Maybe I should have put
the
Hifumi at
conclusion
1.
is beyond question.
I probably should have put
Hero was
Hifumi at
inside
1.
the suit, and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
Why do you say it like that? You make yourself sound so suspicious.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
No.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it before we rush to a verdict. Shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
Including you? Because it's
Instead
you.
of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps. But where do we go from here?
Let's review this series
I'm
of
curious what
unfortunate
this
events from the
one
beginning.
thing I wasn't
Maybe we'll
considering
uncover
is.
something new.
What a pain in the ass!
Yeah, you
Don't
said it.
disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
No, she said she won't tell us.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself.
And Kyoko kept us there. Deliberately. So as that we wouldn't find out what was happening.
We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
Yeah. Your man died at 6. Your man died at 6! No! Oh, no, it was Celeste! I'm an idiot. It was Celeste. Oh, I'm a retard. Oh, it's over. It's so over. It's so over. It was Celeste. Oh, I'm so stupid. Why didn't I realize that before? Oh no. Cause, okay, so here's why I'm absolutely dumb. That's so vexing. I was all of my deductions were under the assumption that your man was killed much later. If he died at 6, somehow he died at 6. That means Celeste could have killed earlier on, and then by saying that the robot ran up the stairs, right, she's like, yeah dude, the robot went up the stairs, yeah man, definitely. So the robot went up the stairs, frickin' Optimus Prime ass looking dude, frickin' up the stairs. She knows there's a dead body up there that they're all gonna find. Oh my god. She had the body up here already. But how? Why was it? No, cause why did they move him then during that whole thing? Where did we initially find this guy? Was he initially upstairs? Did he ever get moved? Cause the dolly wasn't moved at some point. Oh my god. Yeah, but Celeste. Okay. So here's the thing, right? The guy died at 6. Which means she could have killed him super early upstairs. So now he's upstairs. Celeste was hit by the robot. So Kyoko was in this. So instead, so I got it the wrong way around. That's why I didn't say Celeste, because I thought that Celeste was the rat and Kyoko was the killer, but it's the other way around.
And as soon as we split up,
Oh
Kyoko
no.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant.
Oh, of course you were, but nobody can prove it.
I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
Oh my
That was when we saw
god.
Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange
Kyoko,
costume.
yes, it's Kyoko in there.
As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice.
Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. She took the picture to frame him. I'm so
It
dumb.
also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library.
You know, I can't say anything else other than this was a masterclass by Celeste and Kyoko. I got played.
He
GG.
was injured.
They
so
got
we
me.
took him to the nurse's office
They
and resumed
completely
our
got me.
search for the
GG.
suspect.
I would have lost. I'd be
Not
dead
long
now.
after leaving the nurse's office,
GG. That sucks. I saw a shadow, yeah. I saw the guy at the top of the stairs, yeah. Ooh.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Yes, but you already knew that the guy's body was up there, and you also would have come out of the frickin' room. Oh, but then how is Hifumi involved? Because Hifumi built the suit. So we're not out yet. We're not out yet. I'll cope. I'll cope for now. I'll keep coping. Because this is an incredibly complicated cast.
And then,
This is extremely complicated. Came from downstairs. It must be Hifumi's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. I figured, right, I was thinking too hard, I think is what happened. Because Celeste was making it so obvious that I thought she was begging for us to vote on her. I thought that's what was happening. I thought she was like doing all this to bait us into voting on her. So it's the, you know, she's the rat, Kyoko kills, so Kyoko's black and she escapes, and then Celeste escapes because she's the rat. And Monokuma says, yo, good job, you got him, GG, come out, you know?
at that point, we decided to divide up into two groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office.
I'm still coping on
Sakura,
that.
Yakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi dead.
Not dead. Not dead at all. This is the part that's confusing.
And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement.
And look at that, nothing in his hands. He got nothing in his hands. Absolutely nothing, no paper.
I left Celeste and Hina.
How'd he
there
get the
and headed
paper in his
back to
hands?
the third floor to let the others know what had happened.
He was definitely alive at that point, and he walked up the stairs.
Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys
Oh
about Hifumi.
man, this sucks.
Then, three of us headed for the nurse's office.
This
But right
sucks so
after we left the
hard.
physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us.
Oh man. Oh my god, I just realized the chat's covering the frickin' text box. Well, I'm trolling. Hold on, let me move that. Hold on. Let me frickin' move that. I've been bing trolling. Where would be a better spot for it? How's the chat here? Where could we move it to that would be better? To the right? Top right? Here? That might be better, yeah? That any better?
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left
Yeah,
Toko passed
okay.
out in the equipment room, so we hurried back.
My bad.
again. But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for two missing dead bodies. And after some time,
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies.
I still
We all
think
headed to the
I still
repository.
think there's a real chance that it could have been Hifumi. Could have been.
Which is where we rediscovered.
You know, maybe Celeste is actually not trolling, and she's just a little paranoid, and she actually thought she did see a shadow. You know, maybe.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
It is,
It
and
certainly
I'm happy
seems to
about
me
that.
These are not a simple.
Okay, well,
I think
if
out
that's
of
true,
out of
then what?
like this and all of Code Ran, I definitely think this is the toughest cast so far.
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
But I don't want to do that. Like I know, but I don't want to do that.
From there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Oh man, the contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka? In order to uncover the truth, this guest has to find them over. The contradictions in what happened to Taka? Huh? Have I figured it out? I don't think so. Is it Celeste? Celeste is giving me reason to think it's her, but I think she's betting.
I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
Oh,
We already know what order they were killed in.
yeah.
Taka came last.
No!
What makes you say that?
No!
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
You bitch! Who cares about the Justice Hammers? They're bad.
Regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or
Uh-huh.
perhaps it was after?
Uh-huh.
We already know what order they were
No, we
killed
don't.
in.
What do you want me to say here? I hate this section of the game. It's so stupid because it's freaking... Like, you could contest any of this. You could. You absolutely could. It would be grammatically and logically correct
It's true that he
to contest any of these claims with this answer.
Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Huh?
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi.
The message
Or
then.
perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Oh my, piss off.
Taka's death.
See?
Bruh, like, oh, what a pain in the ass.
I wonder if or perhaps it was. We already know Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
I am so... this section of the game doesn't need to exist for any of the games at all.
I wonder if or perhaps it was. We already know what order Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the number.
It's true that he while Taka's death.
See? So it's obvious Taka came.
It's obvious. It's obvious.
Regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi.
We already know the order.
We already know what order they were killed in.
This just doesn't make sense, man. It's such a pain in the ass. Like, what? I could refute any of these claims with any of the answers and it would be correct. It would be... any order is correct. So this is what annoys me about these games, because they all do the same thing. Oh, dude. It's so vexing. What a joke. Yeah, man, come on. You know. Saying we know the order and the number of the hammers, you can refute both. You can refute everything except for file 3.
So, regarding Taka's
How does file 3 doesn't do anything, but the other 2 you can refute with either.
Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
Okay. Right, that's wrong. There's 6 possible answers. Broken wristwatch. I already tried this, but let's try it again.
What order they were killed in.
Just in case. Why not? Sure, yeah. Cool, alright, file 3.
So, regarding
Yeah.
Taka's
Come on, give it to me.
We know what order they were killed in.
Uh-huh, yeah, well. See, we already know what order. That's technically correct. I know what order. Piss off. Stupid gambler.
Or perhaps it was after?
We already know
what order. Yeah, you dumb bitch. You don't know what frickin' order the days of the week are.
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Cool. We got one more guess.
Regarding Taka's death,
I wonder if he or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in.
Oh, I hit the wrong one. Never mind. Jesus, man. Like, this is just such a piss tag. It's actually a piss tag. This section of the game shouldn't exist. This part should not exist. It just shouldn't exist. There's no reason for it to. Absolutely no reason. It shouldn't exist. It's... I don't know if it's a translation thing. Does the frickin' native language of the game make sense for this? Because this doesn't make any sense.
So, regarding Taka's death,
I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know Taka came. What makes you say? Because of
the numbering of the justice
Because of the number. What? Sorry, what?
So, regarding Taka, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after.
We already know Taka came. What makes you say that?
Because of
What
the
makes you
numbering
say that? Am I retarded? Is there another?
I wonder if, or
Is there a third option that I
already know what
just
order they were
missed
killed in.
somehow?
Taka came last. What makes you say? Because of the numbering of the.
It's true that Hifumi was killed while Taka's dead.
See? So it's obvious Taka came.
Kyoko's innocent, yeah.
Regarding, I wonder if.
I'm not gonna be innocent in a minute, because I'm gonna frickin' murder one of these bitches.
What makes you say? Because of the numbering of
Because of the num- What?! I've just tried the 3 answers on the 2 possible things.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
The numbering.
numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
There's no other yellow.
So it's
There's no other yellow answers. There's none.
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was
How many is there? 2. 1. 2.
It's true that Hifumi.
Uno, dos. A hen, a do. Da. Frickin' 2. Oh my dude.
If he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after.
We already know the order.
We already know what order they were killed in.
Yeah. Right. Let me just cycle through all the answers again. Let's do it. Let's cycle them all again. Why not?
Regarding Taka's death,
Let's
I
just
wonder
waste
if
my
he
frickin'
died
time and do
before
them all again.
We already know what
We already know what order. Kyoko's fine as yeah. Well, damn yeah, man. Kyoko's fine. You know what's not fine? How shit this puzzle is. Like, is it that hard to get people who speak English to work in your frickin' game? Is it that hard? Was this whole game translated by a bunch of Japanese dude in a dictionary? Good lord. We have 3 answers. I've tried all of them on both of the solutions.
regarding Taka's death.
Help. Help. Yes, help. Help. There's no help. Where's the help? Where's the help? Help. 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 I forgot about the flashback mechanic.
Or perhaps it was after.
I forgot about the flashback mechanic. Oh my god. I forgot.
You say that.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Oh, I wanna cry myself a river.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume
Oh
that
my
the hammers were used in the
Jesus.
same order as their numbers. If anything,
Flashback or like, yeah.
tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the
Okay, man. This, no. This mechanic, Brum blames again when he plays like shit. No, that's peak rage vet, scene. That's peak rage vet. I'm not falling for it. I won't fall for it. You know that this was the same problem in frickin' Code Red. You sat and edited it. You know that's. I'm not gonna get banned. I'm not gonna get banned. I'm not.
Okay then.
No.
Let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi, the watch. Oh, I was getting mad when you play like shit. You do this in every genre too. Come on. W. I. like, dude, there's no, like, what other there is no other genres. I don't play any other genres. Not on stream. Like, what else have I played on stream? I don't get mad at anything. I only get mad at frickin' this and Code Red because they have stupid bullshit mechanics. Hey, there's these 4 options, and all of them technically, grammatically, and logically are correct, but only one of them is correct in our eyes. Like, it's such bullshit.
I got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
Forgotten core mechanic of the game. How is the flashback a core mechanic of the game? In what world is the flashback mechanic, which up to this point, how many streams deep are we? We're like 20 hours into the game. We've used it once before. Once. How is that a core mechanic? Using something once in 20 hours is not a core mechanic. Oh my Jesus, man. Like, holy. This game is poorly designed, but again, that requires reading comprehension. But it doesn't use reading comprehension. It doesn't. How's it not a core mechanic? It's in the tutorial. Okay, yeah, so are we gonna say that in Persona, in frickin' Persona 5, are we gonna say that just because there's a tutorial for it, the frickin' Haru's plant growing, frickin' hash growing section is a core mechanic of the game? Is that what we're saying? That nobody used? It's so core that nobody used it? Is that what we're saying? Nah, man. Nah. Nah, man. This is crazy. I'm so mad that I know I'm getting rage baited, and I can't not. It's so frustrating. It's ridiculous.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
Memory of a goldfish and the reading comprehension of a Republican. But the reading comprehension, the comprehensibly frickin' comprehends these nuts in your mouth. These frickin' statements could all be refuted with the same answers. Like, what are we saying? Okay, let's go back. How the hell do I go back? Where's the frickin' logs? Bring up the frickin' chat logs. Get this shit up. Come on now. Let's go all the way back. Why is it this slow? I don't know. Okay. Here we are. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last. We already know what order. Why can't you refute that with the frickin' what were our options? The frickin' watch, and what was the other one? The watch and the I was the watch and something else. What was the other one? What was the other one? Does it tell us? No, it doesn't. It doesn't log that. But it was the watch and something else. Why can't you watch this? We know what order. No, we don't, because the watch proves that this isn't the correct order. You could say that. Why can't you say that? Because Mako is retarded and he doesn't know how to speak. Great. What was the other one? The numbering. Why can't you say the numbering? No, the watch says that the numbering's not important because it was at 6, so the numbers don't matter. I'm not reading chat anymore. I don't care. I don't care, man. I don't care. What were the options? Great memory? Oh, wow, yeah, I don't remember one of the 3 options that literally is irrelevant because it wasn't even the correct answer. Okay, well, sure, whatever. Oh man, I gotta stop getting baited so easily, man. I gotta stop.
When we saw how they were used in each incident,
I gotta stop.
we make that wrong assumption.
I forgot 20 seconds after reading it. Yeah, because after reading like 500 lines of rage bait between now and then. That's why. Good lord.
When he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
We're just got mad over his one voice reading. The hell do you mean? What?
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all
No, like the options.
Hiro and Kyoko.
The options were all correct. It doesn't matter. The only one that couldn't have been correct was the file. You couldn't make a case for the file because all that says is that they were both killed with the hammer. So you can't refute that with the order because it has nothing to do with the order. But the watch has to do with the order, and so does the whatever the other option was. They both had to do with the order. That's why I'm saying you could have refuted both of them. But the game is like, oh, well, actually, we added this tutorial for a mechanic about 15 hours ago in your playthrough that you've only ever used once, but hopefully you remember it and use it again, I guess. There's not even a prompt for it, but you know, you do that. Scrap.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on.
If that's
Since Kyoko's hot enough. Kyoko's guilty. I will do everything in my power to get Kyoko freaking arrested.
Have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream.
We all have rock solid cocks for Kyoko apparently. I'm sticking to this. I'm sticking to Kyoko at 1. I'm sticking with it. Kyoko 1. Maybe Hifumi. Byakugan, this was dumb. I think Celeste should have been at 3, but if it gets to 3, we've already lost, basically, so it doesn't even matter.
Since all of us were there
It's just
together,
damage control at 3.
none of us could have killed him.
It's damage control even at 2.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared.
Bro needed the help menu. No, it's not the help menu. Yes, it's called the help menu, but it stores your tutorials for the dumb shit that you never use.
When his body vanished from the nurse's office.
Yeah,
Hina
when his
and I
body
went to the
vanished.
bathroom together.
Yep,
Everyone
a
else
scissor
was
and
in the
hopefully.
room, correct? And then there's the disappearance
No,
of Taka's
you don't have
body
an
from the
alibi.
equipment room.
Can't get me a cool thumbnail out of that, Celeste, thanks.
At that time,
Appreciate
we
you.
were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Yep,
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it?
nope.
She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
No.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Bro, just Super Luigi to finish the levels? What the hell is Super Luigi?
In other words,
The
it
hell
is
is Super
possible
Luigi?
that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and
Is that a
Kyoko
Luigi's
disappeared,
Mansion thing?
so they most certainly could have done those things.
I've never played Luigi's Mansion. The other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared. Yes. Kyoko. Yes.
So what now, Kyoko?
I confess.
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
That's the whole reason we're here, you guilty bitch. I understand now. I understand. You're trying to rage bait me, CNN, because you don't want Kyoko to die. Well, that's too bad. I'm on her ass.
Who?
Not in a sus way, but in a detective way.
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
He got up and walked. It's not that
That's
hard.
true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to
He
explain his
got up
body disappearing.
and walked.
And according to what Celeste said,
He got up and he walked.
his body apparently disappeared in the
It's
1 minute
simple.
her and
He
Hina
he
shut their
he
eyes
got
open.
up, which honestly the most unrealistic part was him being able to stand up from lying down. Like that is the most unrealistic part. But he did, and he walked up.
But to carry that much weight from the first floor
I'm
up to
shocked
the
his
third
legs can carry that
in
much
that
weight.
short amount of time?
In modern Mario games, you can use Super Luigi to skip levels and let the Luigi play the level for you. The heck?
Man, yeah. There's no way. It'd be
What do you mean by
impossible.
modern Mario games, like Odyssey?
I told you there was a way to make the
That's
impossible
crazy.
possible?
I only played the Super Mario Bros. On the DS, and like Super Mario Galaxy.
What? How?
And Galaxy too. I think they're the only like story Mario games I played. I played like the Partners in Crime and Bowser's in Time, or Partners in Time,
Were to move itself.
and what was the other one? Frickin' Partners in Time and Bowser's Inside Story.
The dead body moved on its own?
Kyoko's way too hot to be guilty.
Not another.
I've heard that before from a bunch of frickin' schizo women. And they were very wrong, so I think you might be a schizo woman, Mr. CNN.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is
He ain't dead.
He was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still
New
alive.
Xbox coming out will have an AI assist mode that will let you watch the AI finish the level for you. What? Bruh, who's buying an Xbox in 2026? Who the hell's buying an Xbox in the big 26, man?
Alive?
What would you possibly be buying an Xbox for?
Wasn't carried out of the nurse's office.
Unless you,
Simply walked out on
like,
his
if you're
own.
that much of a simp of Bill Gates or something, like, why else would you be buying a frickin' Xbox?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Who the hell's buying an Xbox? They don't even have any good exclusives anymore. They got frickin' Forza for the racing games, and, like, Halo's not even exclusive anymore. I don't even know if Halo is good or not.
It isn't possible.
What else do they got? Nothing. I guess they have AI, yo. You get your exclusive AI, man. Wow. The Rec/Game Journalist, man. Bruh, you're acting like I didn't beat frickin' Undertale and frickin' Cuphead really quickly. Like, yeah, unbelievable. And now I'm distracted and I don't know what I'm doing.
There's a chance he was actually still alive.
Yes, he was still alive.
It is impossible.
So,
Without a doubt.
And you know that how?
the equipment room Bloodstain?
Body discovery announcement along with the rest of
Which
us.
was the equipment room Bloodstain?
Dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
But who? The body discovery announcement was only made once?
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Oh, that was the last option. I'm retarded.
Are you saying that when we first there's a chance?
No.
I get to keep my bullet though.
And you
That's
know that
nice.
surely you heard the body that Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's.
Are you saying that when we first there's a chance he was
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovered Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Oh.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
I'm gonna kill myself. Halo 1 and 2 were cool, but then I fell off. Okay. Cool in the first generation Xbox. Fair.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office,
You know that how Kyoko defines bitch in the series?
he was actually still alive?
I disagree.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
I have no idea. I don't, like, I just think this part is so retarded. It's so dumb. Because essentially, this whole, like, big discussion bullshit shouldn't even be happening.
Are you saying that when we first
Makoto should just say, yo, you're all frickin' retarded, you don't know what you're talking about, here's what actually happened. And that should be, like, how you frickin' shoot down all this bullshit. You just, you pull a pooch and you say you're all brain dead frickin' retards.
Surely you've heard the body discovery and Hikumi's dead body had been found, and that is why the announcement was.
Are we real? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's
I
discovery.
don't know, clue, man. Ah,
Are you
man.
saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
I have no idea. Do I know what happened, though, since you haven't realized Kyoko's innocent? I don't think Kyoko is innocent. I have to cope that Kyoko's not innocent. I put her at number 1 on my list. I have to keep coping, no matter what. No matter what, I have to keep coping.
I refuse to give up yet.
I refuse to give up. What happened was freaking. I had a realization that I think it's Celeste that did it, but I don't want it to be Celeste that did it, because Celeste isn't even on my list, and that'll mean I have to do a 4 freaking piece art project, which is gay. So I don't want it to be true. That's all.
Hikumi was dead, without a doubt.
Yeah, dead without a doubt. So you saw.
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us.
Uh-huh.
Hikumi's dead body had been found,
Hifumi's dead body had been found.
and that is why the announcement was made.
No,
Are we really so
that's
sure
wrong.
about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Didn't I already do that with the flashback and stuff? Didn't I?
No. Hikumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the
Didn't
body
I already do
Hikumi's
this
dead
combination?
body had been found,
Yeah.
and that is why the announcement was
How have I not
made.
grabbed
The
that?
announcement was intended to signal someone
Okay, man, I've not grabbed that somehow, sure.
Are you saying that when we first there's a chance
No. Hikumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery. Hikumi's dead body had been found,
Uh-huh.
and that is why the announcement was made.
Didn't I already do this? I'm almost certain I did this already.
About that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's
Yeah, I did.
discovery.
Draw gay girls kissing. It's not actually Celeste, is it?
Saying that when we first
It's not
found
actually
Hifumi
written.
in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive.
No. It is impossible.
It is
Hikumi was
impossible.
dead, without a doubt.
Dead without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hikumi's dead body had been found.
I don't know. I don't know. Chat help. Chat help. Just chat. Just frickin' tell me. I can't be bothered with this anymore. I can't. I don't know how to do this. If you want to rage bait me and say I'm retarded, fine. But this just does not make sense to me at all.
Hikumi's dead body
It just
had been
doesn't.
found.
This mechanic makes no sense to me.
Why the announcement was-
I have absolutely no idea. I'm just frickin' pressing randomly at this point. Like I genuinely have no idea.
Are you saying that when we first there's a chance
No.
Oh
Hikumi
man.
was dead, without a doubt.
Uh-huh.
And you know that. Surely you heard
Dead
the
without a
body
doubt,
Hikumi's
yeah.
dead, and that is a real.
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal
Can I grab
someone
this as a
else's
bullet,
discovery.
even though it's the last pair? Which this would make even less sense, because if we can grab the last point as a truth bullet, that means that, like, canonically, we'd have to listen to these people repeat the exact same set of statements twice in a row. How retarded would that be? There's no way.
Are you saying
No
that when
way.
we first found Hifumi
No
in the nurse's office,
And no way.
there's a chance he was actually still alive?
There's no way.
No. It is impossible. Hikumi was dead. And you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery. Hikumi's dead body had been found.
Brother, I am going to frickin'
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
There is no, simply no. So I refuse, no. Okay, look, so here's what's happening right now, okay, let me just break it down for you, okay? This is what actually happened in real time. This is a real human conversation that had to happen for this to work, okay? We have a whole frickin' a full group argument. A full group frickin' group, that's what that word is. Probably. Who cares? It doesn't matter. This would be the correct solution in the frickin' puzzle apparently anyway, so it doesn't even matter. It makes as much sense. Group argument. Yes, group. Okay. Let's just get this straight, okay? You have the full thing, start to frickin' finish. You take the last point, and then you have to have, the group has to do it, the same argument, again. In what world would this actually happen, where the exact same line, bar for bar, and we use the last point to refute the second last point? No, I'm not listening to anymore, Reg, but I'm not, there's no logic to that, at all. None, no, zero. Actually, so dumb. No, that's insane, Retarded, no, Reg, but no, this makes no sense. Okay, let me give you an example, right? A real tangible example, okay? It's like me reading the chat right here. It'd be like if right now I decided to go back and read the whole chat start to finish again. Why would I do that? Why? Who would do that? Oh yeah, I've just spent the last freaking 3 hours reading the chat. Let me go back and read the whole thing again. Let me read it all to you again. Why would I do that?
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled.
Bros never seem political debates. Circular conversations are essentially what else happens. But what? This is a freaking murder mystery.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Wait, why are we talking about Monokuma?
It's a very sensitive issue.
What did we do to Monokuma? Did we torch him? Did you get torched, Monokuma? The hell happened? Oh. About the body discovery. Sure.
Is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body.
Realistic, but certainly stupid. Okay, well, at least that's something.
Man, we're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
That was plenty, yes.
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means
Yeah, Hifumi wasn't dead the first time.
body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
Alright, well that does mean then that unfortunately Hifumi Hifumi option is gone. We're now coping on Kyoko and Byakugan, and it's definitely not Byakugan, so I'm having to cope that it's Mako or freaking Kyoko. That's it. I have to just cope on Kyoko. That's it. I'm literally coping on Kyoko, and if it's not Kyoko, we're cooked. Second time was when, just after Hifumi came back to life. Yes. And both bodies were rediscovered? No. I don't think so. Was it? I do vaguely remember something happening when we discovered both the bodies, but we got the files when Hifumi came back to life. So they must have made the announcement then, yes? Never mind, I'm wrong. Well, we did get the files then, so that's why I assumed that that's when he was officially dead. That's fine.
We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
But he came back to life after that. Like, what? He came back to life after that.
But it contradicts what
How?
Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the two dead bodies
So,
were
what we're saying
rediscovered,
is,
one of them
first
was
time we found
actually-
him, he was completely alive, and was faking being dead. And we're saying the second time he actually was dead, but he did come temporarily back to life. Dude, how can... This is the most confusing case in existence.
he discovered for the first time.
So when we found Hifumi the
There's
first
no
time
need
in
for
the
this to be
nurse's
this
office,
complicated.
he wasn't actually dead yet.
I mean, I'm glad that it is. I am. Because this is the first case in any of these games that's caught me out.
Meaning he wasn't
Very good.
actually
I'm
found
happy about
dead
that.
until we came upon him in the repository.
I'm happy with the case. I'm just not happy with the frickin' shooting the statements mechanic.
There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
The glasses.
I know, because they were super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
You got it.
That is the worst logic I have ever heard.
Well, it's definitely true.
I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
The glass. It's gonna be Celeste, because Celeste keeps.
Discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
Please. Please, chat, do not tell me that it's Celeste. Please. I'm begging. I'm begging. Just tell me it's not Celeste. I don't. It can be frickin' Hifumi. It could be me for all I care. Just don't tell me that it's Celeste. That's all. Just don't tell me it's Celeste. That's all. Oh man. Oh, we're doing this shit again. Oh my god. His glasses, yeah. At least it's clear and obvious for this one which answer is correct.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw it was in.
But when you compare his body before being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
No, it's wrong.
Can't wait for Diana thumbnails.
In fact, there was one clear
Draw
difference
4 Diana
between
Pragmata
Hifumi and
thumbnails so you have them
nurse's
ready
office
for
and
when you
the
start
repository.
recording. Oh, actually, yeah.
That fact alone proves
That's
that
fair.
he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When the hell am I gonna frickin' do
When we
those
found
though?
Hifumi in the nurse's
When does that
office,
game come out?
his
April?
glasses were covered with blood.
What's the actual date though? It's late in
But when
April,
we
isn't
found
it?
him again later in the
That's so
repository,
awkward.
they were spotless.
We'll see, we'll see. 17th. We'll see, we'll see.
I found the item he used to wipe them clean
We'll
in the
see.
nurse's office trash can.
We'll see. The evidence found in the trash can was the... this.
I got it! It was a glasses clean. One look at the blood stain on the cloth should make this
Alright, dude, we're actually running out of time. We gotta frickin' zoom through this shit, honestly.
To be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see.
Yes.
He stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet.
Yes.
And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse.
His copious
Wouldn't
corpse.
you say?
But then,
There's no need for that. Yes.
what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
Now, here's another thing that annoys me about the game. There were 2 very important pieces of evidence to this case that I analysed that my Makoto man said, this actually isn't important to the case, when it was. This was the blood from the freezer on the right, which I investigated. He's like, oh, it's a blood full of freezer, but he didn't use it as a bullet or whatever. And then the locker in the pool, and the guy was in it.
The fridge
But
in the
anyway,
nurse's office
I don't know.
contains
I
packs
don't
of
know.
blood for emergencies.
It's silly.
Probably used one of those.
I big man to find evidence before it ever becomes a thing, and then they're like, oh, well, no. I'm like, okay, man, sure.
Said he should go all out, so we just dumped it everywhere.
Actually, it's at 16th. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
When he was done. Oh, what an idiot.
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained.
In fairness, it would make it easier to play dead if, I don't know how people play dead. How do you play dead? I don't get it. I can't even, like, pretend to be asleep. It's actually crazy.
It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
I got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
Time Branded all the time.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's
And man,
office,
some of the frickin' chat will be nice to me.
That also explains how the door to the repository.
Someday.
The door was locked? Well, after the body
Someday, man.
we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside.
Yep.
Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository,
Oh,
someone was
God.
already inside.
and it
Sure.
could only have been
By the way, Ceylon, when is, are you finished editing the, like, Cold Ran? Are you, like, not doing it anymore, or what's the story?
He convinced us
It would be
all he
nice
was
to
dead,
know for,
and when he saw
thumbnail
his
purposes.
chance, he dragged
And if
Taka's body to the
have or haven't to
repository.
make any more.
So, Hifumi wasn't just another
Doing it
victim
right
in
now?
this case.
I'll peek.
He was one of the
Very good.
assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I will keep up the thumbnails then.
I just can't believe it. If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Trying to finish 3-9 first? Oh, I thought you were gonna say trying to finish to frickin' Kyoko first. My bad.
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The
My bad.
single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed.
To whose
You know what I'm
involvement?
talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
The nose? The nose? I got it!
You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away.
Finishing for
aren't you?
Kyoko doesn't take long at all, she's too bad.
Note?
That's right. We found it
I-
stuffed in his pants.
Sure. See, look at that though, I don't know, man. I don't think she's not even top 3. I wouldn't even say Kyoko's top 3.
Yes, his pants.
Yes, his pants.
Hey, well, forget about the pants.
Good lord.
Take a look at what the note says.
I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Yep, Monica can't find out, 6 AM.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go.
Yeah.
Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said,
1 AM?
Kuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
See, this guy is dumb, but he can remember his note word for word. That doesn't make sense, because he's dumb. So how can he remember that? It doesn't make
And
sense.
this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro.
Well, yeah, we already know
That
that.
person could only have been...
Me? Fumi's pants. Yeah, man, what do you think the right option is here, man? If Fumi's pants touched them, yeah, oh my lord, oh, Jesus. The murderer was me all along.
The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right?
Uh-huh.
So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Hubby!
Ah yes, Hifumi. Hifumi's Huffy. That's it.
Clear.
Yeah, Hina's literally me, man. I did the exact same thing. Same expression, everything.
You ruin it every time!
Man, Genocide Jack is seriously scary, but still, I can't let her get to me. Dude, we're not gonna get this finished tonight. This is crazy. We're not gonna get this finished.
The note, right?
Oh my god.
Then the person it was intended for must have been Hubby!
Right.
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter!
It does.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
That is true.
Hubby had the note, right? Then the person it
Oh,
was
never
intended
mind. The
for
frick.
must have been
The
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
No, it's wrong.
I think we just gotta frickin' speed. We gotta skip all this. We don't got time. I don't have time for this. Proof that Hifumi stole a note from Taka. The ripped pepper.
I got it.
Speed, 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 speed. Dolly. What are we doing now? No one knows. I'm sure I'll guess correctly. Whatever it is. These are my answers. Hammer, tarp, and watch. Cool. What is my question?
What was used to kill Hifumi?
Kill Hifumi.
Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon?
The
How
tarp.
did nobody witness them carrying it? Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Murdergear.com/hammertime.
The murder weapon has to be one of the Justice Hammers.
No, no,
And,
no,
that's about it.
no!
What was used? Was it just maybe Justice?
Well, there's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody sounds like a Justice Hammer! Check out
I held my frickin' splooge too long.
It had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
Huge. Alright, fast. Fast. Come on. Yep. I know we're doing this again already. Oh my jeez, this is all this is. What the heck are my options?
rules that have been laid out for us.
The tarp and the hammer and the watch.
One person is complicit in the murder.
Yeah.
Only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate
Yeah, sure.
and survive.
Which, yeah.
Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
Is it?
That is how the rule was explained to us.
I won't say that.
Only really applies if there's one murder, right?
Yes.
In this case, however, there were two murders.
This is a flashback time, yes.
Only the one who actually, assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work.
That is.
But that only really in this case, however, there were two murders.
Oh, shite. Oh, never mind. I have to do the stupid frickin' circle bullshit. Alright, sure.
Actually, assuming the rule holds true,
Cool.
But that only really in this case, however, there were two murders.
Come on, fast, 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 fast.
even if more than one, only the one who actually, assuming the rule holds true.
Come on. Come on. Oh, dude, I'm simply not gonna have time. Select someone. Who am I selecting? Who the hell am I selecting? What am I selecting for?
Here's my answer. It was Celeste.
No.
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I?
No.
I really do hate this
No.
Joke? I won.
4.
So what you are saying, then,
4.
is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi.
You wouldn't do that because he's a fat slob. He is literally the ugly bastard in all those dojins. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that.
The idea that I would choose to spend any
Exactly.
extra time interacting with him,
Exactly.
that I would go within 10 feet of that shit.
Yes.
brain, that lazy
Yes.
goddamn idiot.
Where did that American accent frickin' come out of?
Pardonnez-moi.
To be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
I got it. The behavior they had in common
I'm
has
dumb.
to do with the suspicious individual
I'm
themselves,
dumb.
doesn't it? The
Yeah.
only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
I am stupid, as Charles Leclerc would say.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Sorry.
Yeah, my bad.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Everything they told us was a lie?
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's
I
office,
am. I didn't say I am.
search for this individual.
I said I am.
And not too
That's
long
just
after
a
that,
regional
do you remember
dialect thing,
what
you won't
Celeste
understand.
said?
It's just my accent, you won't get it. Like, yes, I knew she was baiting, but I thought she was baiting for Kyoko. I didn't think she'd be baiting for frickin' Hifumi. I thought this shit was way more complicated than it ended up being. It ended up being so simple. That's my fault for frickin' screw me, I guess. I was like, oh, well, frickin', you've Kyoko and you have Celeste, and one's the rat, so one's gonna help the other to do the murders, and then they're both gonna get away with it. Bing bong, bish bash bosh, and frickin' going off to have a frickin' threesome with frickin' Monokuma, and GG, right? But apparently not. Apparently it was much simpler, and it was literally, yeah, Celeste is baiting you, but she's actually baiting for this fat piece of shit, and that's it's much more simple. Okay, fine. I guess I lost. I did put Celeste to 4, but 4 doesn't mean anything. It sucks to suck, man.
Next, to draw us all to the physics lab.
We all knew Celeste was baiting, it was obvious, but I thought she'd either be baiting for herself or Kyoko. I didn't think she was baiting for frickin' Fatso.
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
That's such a weird
We
collab.
all come to see what was wrong. What was it she said?
I guess it was foreshadowed in the dojins all along. Or at least spelled it out Brokari. But I figured that, like, because
Once she'd done
I
her job
thought
getting
I
us
got
all up to the
too
physics
invested in the cutscene of Monokuma telling the rat to kill this time, so I assumed that this killer was guaranteed to be the rat, and I think Kyoko's the rat. So that's why I assumed that it had to be Kyoko, because I assumed the rat had to kill this time. But I guess I'm wrong.
It was time for her.
Oh well. Oh well. Can't win them all. To be fair, it's the first one of these cases I've ever gotten wrong, so I mean, it's okay, it's fine. My win rate's still like 90 frickin' something percent. We're chilling. We're cooking. It's fine. It's fine. Brother, why does the trial last so long?
All I said, they must really be enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die. Just like those guys. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's what was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Huh? Celeste said what she did she shouldn't have known yet.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
This...
What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Bruh, I'm literally gonna have to go in the middle of this, and if I lose all this progress, I'm gonna be so...
We are all going to die. We are going to die, just like those guys died.
Aw, shite.
All I said, they must really
Aw,
enjoy
come
the sight of us. They
on.
must be. We are all going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it took.
What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
All I said, they must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are all going to. We are
Yeah.
going to die. And
Yeah, this...
Celeste's comment?
I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, there's gotta be a way to save from here. There's no way they expect you to sit there and play like a 3-hour frickin' trial in one sitting. Like, surely you can save.
they must really be
You can't save, apparently, I guess.
enjoying the sight of us standing around,
I
frightened
don't
and
know.
confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die. And that is.
And that's all it takes.
What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
I don't know. I don't know.
All I said, they must really enjoying the sight
What are we
of us
talking about?
They must be. We are all going to die here.
I have no idea. Can I actually not save?
All I said, they must
There's
really
no conceivable
enjoying
shot.
the sight of us standing around. They must be.
Well, I can't hit
We are
that
all going
point
to
for
die
whatever
here.
reason.
Just like those guys died.
Why can't I hit that first one? It's yellow. Can I save here? Bro, let me save. Dude, I gotta go, man. Bro, let me save. Come on. Surely let me save. Does this game has to have autosave? There's no way it doesn't, right? Surely? There's no way it doesn't have autosave, right? Right? It's gotta have some form of autosave. Oh.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What
No.
was so strange about Celeste's comment?
I haven't a clue, man. Can you just tell me, please? Don't expect me to do the work for you. Figure out for yourself why your comment doesn't make sense. None of the comments make sense, because I've been sitting here for 3 hours just to find out that I have to draw 4 Diana Pragmatas, which I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Hopefully they announce some new skins for her so as that I can do those and not have to do the frickin' blue coat with her frickin' feet out, because I can't do feet, and I won't do feet. Screw her feet. Not screw her feet, but, you know, just like, you know, damn those feet. You know? I'm just gonna have to frickin' Alt F4 here. Dude, I gotta go, man. This is insane. If I lose all of this progress, I'll be pissed. That's all I can say. There's nothing else I can say. I guess I'll just have to do it off cam, I guess. Like, the hell if I know. Anyway, that's, as they say, that's all I have time for. Appreciate you all for watching. Hopefully I don't have to redo all of this on my own, because I'll rage bait myself. Let alone anyone else frickin' rage bait me. Aside from that, this thumbnail is getting closer to completion, should be good for tomorrow, to go with a video, and then, whatever CNN is cooking, I'll thumbnail that the next day probably, and we'll be cooking. We should be good for every second day uploads. I'll say. I'm pretty sure we can do it. I think. It might get a little tricky in the future, but for now we'll see. Bro quit at the solution. Bro quit because it's frickin' 2:05 in the frickin' morning, and the frickin' between the solution and the execution and putting the book together is gonna take like an hour, and I don't have that time. So I gotta go. Anyway, appreciate y'all for watching. Hope to see you again next time, which will be tomorrow. So we'll get it done tomorrow. It'll be fine. And then once we get the solution done, I guess we'll start working on the Diana Pragmatas. I guess. If y'all want to put some frickin' poses, frickin' outfits in the Discord, or send me them, whatever, chill, it'll help, I guess. If I have to do frickin' 4 of them, I'll definitely need some ideas. So anyway, thanks for watching, appreciate it, hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.